So I asked Siri why I was so bad with women. She said, "I'm Alexa, you moron." Noticed it right now after all these years.
Yeah, it just, for some reason, it just poked me.
Okay, well, I don't know.
It reached out and poked me.
Look, you can...
You know what?
I don't know what's going on.
Just mind your business, okay?
This show is my business. It's what I'm doing. I'm minding my business.
You're live?
This is my P's and Q's, and you're talking about getting stabbed.
You never said we were live.
Every time I reach over here, you start talking. It's just, you start with something. It doesn't matter. It's the lights are out, the lightning, and there's rain, and then there's a cat, there's a dog, there's a noise.
Fine, I won't talk to you anymore.
Now there's a thing scratching, and here comes the yawn.
Here comes the yawns.
Here comes the yawning. Oh, my God. I just
go.
Can't win for goddamn losing, I tell you.
You know what?
Okay, you're off.
I walked in the rain. I hung out in the rain today. It's been a long day, all right?
I've got mustard on my tie, but it's below the water line, so we're okay.
Oh, well, good for you.
All right, so where was it? We had stuff to say tonight. And it's the microphone and the Big Daddy camera, and we got to go to, let's start the thing off right. If you want to raise your glass with me, the Sun Valley Fox has provided the $1.2 million view in the mountains surrounding South Lake Tahoe. I'd like to see this from Minden, Nevada. He's got his shot glass. I've got mine. Do you have yours? Raise a glass right now, and we will kick this pig. This is where I drink, and she begins talking. Let's see if this works. This to you guys. Here we go. It's Thursday.
The YouTube channel on Gen X Talks, Bottom of the Glass Nation, is celebrating a birthday today for Smicky.
Smicky!
Smoke-a-Toad's birthday is today.
Smicky!
I haven't seen her in a while.
No, hasn't been around. We talk once in a while. Her and I talk once in a while on in Discord, because I do partake in the Discord services.
Oh, do you really?
I do, yeah. So I do say something to her. Is there anything else you want to announce before we get going?
That is it for right
I got
now.
a show to get to.
All right.
God, all right. So the drag and drop section of the program can commence. Doom, 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 doom. There's stuff. Now, tonight, I want you guys to understand what's going on. Tonight's episode is I need to determine, because you guys have brought up a bunch of different facets, a lot of ins and outs, a lot of wherefores and what have yous, about getting old. And you guys have made references to me getting old, to me saying Gen X mom is getting old. I'm going to click the camera back.
Go ahead.
I'm going to click the camera back because you're digging around under the desk. What are you doing now?
You know what? It's none of your business.
The fuck? Why are you holding your hair up?
I'm trying to put it up and looking for a hairband, and I don't have one. Do you have a hairband?
Why would I have a hairband? What are you doing? You're digging around under the desk. You got your hair in one hand.
You know what? It's been a long day.
I can tell.
I want a hair. I want to put my hair up. Don't you have a ponytail holder?
No, I don't.
All right. Just go on with your show.
So look, I got a show to do.
Leave me alone.
Anyways, talk about getting old and saying people are old. And there were some factors. There's some things that they said. These are things that just old people do. Have you adopted these old people things? I read through them. I'm going to share them with you. I'm not 100% convinced these are strictly for old people. There's some stuff, as the list goes down, it gets a little heavier into the goddamn. I don't want to do that shit, but we'll see how it goes. Let's remember that the podcast dropped. It will drop. You listen to it today on KGXT Radio at 10 o'clock. We did it live. It will drop, God willing, and the creek don't rise, tomorrow morning, 12:02 a.m. I still got some work to do with that because I messed something up and all the audio got erased after I posted it. Luckily, you have a trained broadcast professional. I caught it on National Jewels Day. Did you know that it was National Jewels Day?
Nope, had no clue.
It is National Jewels Day. And
Thank you. It's my day.
That is your day. Also, remember, for anybody of you guys who are watching the video of the rainfall, which I don't even think she watched the video that I made. It was really good though, because this hailstorm came and hit California pretty severely. I was filming it from one side of the house. She was filming it from the other. We didn't even know we were filming it at the same time. And 30 minutes later, it was like sunshine. And everybody who's on Patreon got to see that. Why?
Mine was better.
Yours was not better. Mine was better. Mine was focused. Yours was random. And plus, you were screaming in it. You were like, ah. Every time there was thunder, yeah, you made a noise, you fucking little girl. Anyway, for those of you that were on Patreon, if you joined Patreon, it's $1 join Patreon, you got to see the video. And those of you not on Patreon, you didn't get to see it. That means the Sun Valley Fox, Gen X Mom's older brother, a cheap-ass bastard, has no idea what we're talking about. And in fact, he doesn't even believe there was a hailstorm in California. He's like, oh, sure there was. There was, I'm telling you. One thing before we get in, there's a couple things before we get into. This is a flex. This was an old picture.
Wow. Did you just use the word flex?
Yeah, I know what it means.
Okay, no more hanging around with the kid anymore.
It means you're sporting something like, and you're flexing how, yeah, badass. I know what it means.
Don't ever say that word again, okay?
I am hep to the jive.
No.
I am. I even used hep to the jive. I said it right. So this is a picture, and this nothing flexes stronger than a Cancun Marlboro jacket. You got to know the truth. Do you remember how they got those, honey? Do you remember how you couldn't buy one in a store?
I don't know, you mailed in something?
Yeah, it was the Marlboro money. You cashed in your Marlboro tickets. The reason I bring this up is this one's okay. This one probably was, I don't know, 800 or 900 cartons of cigarettes. You save all the stuff, you save your little coupons, you send it in, and you get this. All right, this is a pretty big flex for this guy. I think I still have it somewhere in my closet. I have an all Levi denim with like a lamb or fur interior that says camel in dark blue embroidery, because I knew a family that smoked camels. It was a girl I knew. Her mom smoked, her dad smoked, her brother smoked. These guys were just camel smoking fools. And they weren't ever participating in it. So I used to grab the little things, the little camel bucks out of there. And I think when they had smoked 1,500 packs, I sent that in, and I still to this day have a camel jacket. It's badass, and it's a way better flex than this Marlboro one. Although Cancun Marlboro is something pretty cool too. I won't deny that.
Everybody in chat on YouTube is saying that. How many points did that take to get the jacket?
That's what I'm saying, and I'm telling you, the ones I got had to be about 1,500 packs. It had to be easy. All right, so just so you guys know, we talk about what comes across my screen when I'm scrolling around doing my business at home on the phone. This is one came by today. This is really important. A judge just decided what Miley Cyrus flowers will have to face a Bruno Mars song copyright claim. Now, the reason this is important, the reason this screenshot is important, isn't because of the article. I kind of know who both those people are. The most important part of this is Google finally gave me a I don't give a shit button. Do you see it at the bottom? You see right down there? How do you like this suggestion? I wish they do that where everything. We can clean up my shit quickly, like in a day, if not a week. Just give me one of these fucking buttons every time. Don't give a shit right there on the end. That's why this was important, because they gave me a choice. And guess what? I clicked, don't fucking show me this again. I don't care. And I moved on. I have no idea what the article was about, so I can't tell you. Here's another one. This always bothers me. This bothers me in certain ways you guys don't know. I don't always bring it up. I started bringing it up in the beginning, then I pulled back. There are so many articles about Nevada because we're leaving California, moving to Nevada. And it's always, the top best towns in Nevada. Dayton's never one of them. The top safest towns to live in Nevada. I scroll through, Dayton's never one of them. I used to show you guys the list. We used to do it all the time. Every couple of days there's one on there. I finally started showing you. You know why? Because Dayton, where I'm going, is never on the fucking list.
We don't want to be on the list. Then people will come.
Well, we're not on any list.
Good.
This one says the 5 states in America most dependent on federal funding.
California.
And the least 5. And I was like, oh, okay. So, because I'm in California and I'm leaving for Nevada, I don't want to go to Nevada and find out, boy, Nevada totally dependent on federal funding. If Elon gets a hold of shit, Doge, your whole state goes under. I don't want to hear that. But I looked anyway. So it says here, the 5 states most dependent and the 5 states least dependent. Let's start with Nevada is not on either list. Okay, good. I'm fine with that. The other one was in one of the states that's most dependent was California.
What'd I say?
So technically, no matter how you cut it, no matter how you slice it, I'm leaving a state that is on the chopping block, so to speak, and I'm moving to a state that's somewhere in the middle of the road, and I'm totally okay with that. All right. Another one article came up that I thought was interesting because I've been here a few times. I've even been here with my wife. Man tries to take a hot pot at the Yellowstone National Park, dissolves in acid spring, and dies. Now, we've been there, and there's trails that lead... There's boardwalks that lead right up to the natural geysers and the springs, and they are some of the most beautiful colors I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, they're gorgeous.
It would never occur to me to go fucking in the water. They tell you, there's signs all over that this will kill you.
Gen Xers don't need warning signs. We know better.
Yeah, we don't have to touch the fire to know it's hot.
Bet she was younger than a Gen X.
He was younger than Gen X. I didn't really want to read the article.
But you did.
But I had to find out one thing.
What, how old he was?
I want to know what state he lived in.
Okay.
I was sure it was Florida. I was 100%. I was going to start this article with, I'm not trying to make fun of Florida here, but it wasn't. It was Oregon. So everybody from Florida, sit down. Don't get your panties in a wad. You're fine. It's not one of your kin. I'm just letting you guys know. And coincidentally, the other choice was to make sure that he wasn't from Kentucky, Massachusetts, near the Connecticut border. I needed to make sure of that. So we're good there. All right. So let's go on to this thing. There's some things that they say. There's 2 different categories broken up by some baseball caps. Yeah, some Michael Dawson baseball caps. But let's do these things in order. Let's see if we can cover some ground. Honey, I'd like you to play along with me on these. For every one of these that's really fucked up, I'll take a drink. In fact, let me pour the drink right now. I got the good old decanter that has not been filled by the Sun Valley Fox. No. My wife had to do this one. Because even though when my mother-in-law passed away a couple years ago, she left in her will that the Sun Valley Fox, my older and wiser brother-in-law, was supposed to, in the will, she had set some money aside for me to drink whiskey for the rest of my life. Just fill the decanter. You know how many? He's in charge. He's in charge of the estate. You know how many times he's filled the decanter? 0. Not one fucking time. Now, I've thought about taking him to court over the matter and going before a magistrate, as they say in the deserts of Nevada, and explaining my side. People of the good ship, hear me speak, let me speak now. But I just don't want to cause the strife, at least until my house is built and I've milked him for everything that I can, every blood and sweat that can come out of him, and I need to use his John Deere lawnmower. Once all that's done, then it's on. Then it's game on, my man. It's game fucking on. But until that time... we'll go along with this. Fill our own. So here we go. All right. Don't give a shit button, Doge, cuz dumb people. Okay. Yeah. We did the dumb people one. Old people.
Wait, I thought we were doing baseball hats.
I said old people in the middle of broken up by baseball hats and then old people again.
Oh, geez.
You really need to listen to the program.
I'm trying to work here, people.
The only thing you're trying is my patience.
No.
Now you need to calm down. This one comes across that there are, I guess, when you become an adult, you make Facebook friends with people that you've met years ago for just a few minutes. And I got to tell you, I've never done this. I have never met someone at a gas station or a party and said, oh, Facebook me, and then become friends for years after we met one time. I don't know anybody on Facebook that I'm intimately involved in their life, their kids, their stuff, that I met for 15 seconds 20 years ago. it's not possible. I don't have any of that. So this is a no. If this is an old person thing, see that guy going like this? No. No. I've never done that. Never gonna. Can't happen. What's another one in here? All right, old people. This is something that you used to make me do 20 years ago. It says when you call somebody hoping they don't pick up, just so it'll be on record that you tried to call them.
I made you do that?
When I read this, I go, oh my God, it came to mind. How many times did you have me call people? Just tell them we can't come. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to tell them. I'm not going down there. Well, just call. Maybe they won't answer. This is when we had landlines and answering machines. You would have me call and talk to a representative of some institution.
I don't recall that, Senator.
Or talk to a school, or talk to a relative or a friend. And I remember having a call going, don't pick up. Just be your machine. I'll give you some goddamn fucking lie on your machine. Just don't pick up because I don't want to talk to you and hurt your feelings. That has happened to me more than once. This wasn't my doing.
That was your other wife.
It was you.
Nope.
Oh, you think my other wives told me what to do? Not a chance. That's just you. That is all you. All right, what else? There's more. I'm not done yet. How many of you do this? Just asking. How many of you turn down the car radio so you can see better?
Nope.
Because you got to pay attention to what's going on.
Nope.
You don't?
No. To see better? No.
Well, when you're looking around, now picture you driving like this, and you got Van Halen cranked, might as well jump, and you're trying to figure some shit out. I lean over and turn it down. I don't need Eddie's guitar in my ear when I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I turn the radio down. You don't?
I don't.
You just carry.
You're really? Well, you are older than me.
Wow. That's where we're going to go with this. I'm 6 months older than you.
That's enough.
And don't
Still
you
older.
forget it. All right.
Remember, I'm still a kid in your world.
Anybody younger than me is a kid. Anybody older than me is an old
Danny
man.
H says he does that backing a trailer.
I just turn it down so I can concentrate on what's going on. That's all. And that, I don't know. All right, so I got to drink to this one. This one, maybe I do this one once in a while.
Unbelievable. We are getting some gifts over on TikTok. Thank you so much. Pranamat, I guess. Top Knots Rule member for 30 months on YouTube. And Top Knots also gifted 5 memberships on YouTube.
Memberships are coming back. That's good. Giving everybody memberships, letting them take a peek behind the curtain because there's special stuff up there for members. Only members can see. You can see it in Patreon.
Do they have to turn it down so they can see?
Wow. Really? You're going to go there. If you're on Patreon, you can see it. If you're on Facebook, it's a page called The General's Lunchbox. And, of course, the YouTube community section has stuff that's locked unless you're a member.
Did you notice I put my hair up partially?
You found a ponytail. Or
nope.
What'd you find? There's a pencil in your head. Wow. That's the secretary days. All right, so where are we here? We had stuff. This one, I don't know if this is strictly an old person thing, but yeah, when you have the remote, it's got 37 buttons. 37 buttons. But when I roll over on it in the middle of the night, the only button it hits is the volume, because the volume comes up and then you scream at me. I'm like, oh, so out of 37 buttons, you know I'm fucking asleep. I roll over on the controller and I hit the volume up button. I never hit down. Never hits volume down. It only hits volume fucking up.
Oh, okay.
Letting you know.
Yes.
All right, refrigerated Hawaiian water. That I'm not going to
tape all the other ones or something, so you know.
I'm still going to hit the volume up button.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say this is an old person thing. This has to be. I don't care if you're 25. This has to happen to you too. Come on.
You're the only person I know that sleeps with a remote.
I have a spot on the bed for my phone and my remote.
Sleeps with
and they stay over. No, it stays within
remote.
Reach. You know, you're just not. All your stuff's on your nightstand.
You have a nightstand.
I don't
Put
use
it
a
on
nightstand. I don't want to use a nightstand. I want to use the bed. I have a spot in the bed for it, and that's it. All right, don't Willy Wonka me right now. Okay, what else? Let's see. So that's not old people. That's everybody. Come on, man. Be real about that. What's another one? When a car lets you cross, so you hit one of these. I do this. I wave. When a car lets me cross in front of them in the street or something, or I'm in a parking lot, I give a little peace sign. Hey, thanks for letting me cross. Or I give a wave and a nod every time. But not everybody does. Example, drive through a Walmart parking lot. Drive through a Walmart parking lot on the 1st of the month and try to go in front of the doors. First of all, there's 700 people coming in and out. Maybe out of 700 people, one motherfucker will wave. That is 699 assholes that think it is their privilege to just walk out in front of you and they don't give a shit whether you like it or not. I, however, am a caring and sensitive individual. I'm a product of the environment in which I was raised. I'll always throw up a nod, give them like this, tip of the hat, little two-finger thing, something to acknowledge, thank you for doing that. All right? What do you think?
I do too. I'm good.
That's it. My whole speech, and you end up with, me too. Way to contribute,
you
honey.
need affirmation from me?
We're supposed to do this together, and you're giving me like a, yep, uh-huh, one-word answers.
I haven't been, and then you told me to be quiet.
Well,
which is it?
I'm having trouble here. I'm having trouble.
Pick one.
Okay. This is something old people do. Spending the day in waiting mode because you have an appointment at 2 p.m. Now, I don't do this at all. I will walk out the door. If my appointment's at 2 p.m., I'll walk out the door.
At 2:15.
No, I'm not late. I'm just saying I'll walk out the door, at 10 minutes till, and I'll run and go do the appointment. You, however, are starting to get in that mode where that's what you do.
No.
You start getting ready for things way ahead of time. You do. You're starting to get to that mode where you're sitting around waiting for the time to go, all prepared and hair done and your purse packed and all of your list of everything. You're getting there.
I am not.
I see it happening. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Maybe there's a 12-step program we can get you in, but it does happen.
Because I got to get my 9th child out the door with me sometimes. So, it's just mom mode. I got to get prepared early so I can get my child out the door. It's one of those things. All the moms out there know.
Starting not to like her. All right, what else? There's more. That is an old person thing. They get ready way ahead of time. Now, this is one. Do you walk around when you're on the phone? They say this is an old person thing. When you get to be an old person, like kids will sit on the carpet, they'll sit in a chair, they'll sit out front on the porch, but an old person gets on the phone and begins walking and pacing and when they're on the phone.
No.
I used to do that at work, but only because there was some jabroni following me around trying to listen to what the fuck I was saying, or some other jabroni that decided now was the time to ask me 13 questions when I'm on the phone, so I'm walking away. But I don't fucking just walk in circles.
Well, for the moms out there, the sound of the ringing telephone used to be the sign for the children to come bug you.
Yeah.
I swear that was like a conditioned response on a mom. The phone rings, the kids come talk to you.
Or when you'd go in the bathroom, as soon as they'd hear the door shut, they'd run in there. If you went to the bathroom...
yeah, they're at the door asking you questions.
Yeah, if you went to the bathroom and left the door just cracked a little bit and they didn't know you were in there, you could get away from them for a little while. But I used to watch it. You'd shut the door, 3 of them walking towards you right now.
Or they knew for some reason when you were in the shower. No, I don't walk around when I'm on the call. No.
I do, but not because I'm an old person. I'm not drinking to that one. That's not me. I don't do that kind of shit. Just saying. All right, this one, too tired to pee, laying in bed, and you're too full.
Oh, I hate that.
To sleep. I got to pee so bad, but I don't want to. I want to go back to sleep, but I don't want to get up.
I'm nice and warm. I don't want to get out and pee. Could you go for me?
Yeah, that's the thing. We've said that to each other. It's like, what are you doing? Going to the bathroom? Go for me so I don't have to go.
I don't want to get up.
But here's the bad part. They didn't add this to it, but I don't know if this is, I guess this is an old person thing. I might have to drink to this one because wasn't this way at 21. 23, even 30, I was not this way, but I'm this way now. And here's the other thing. You want to, when you go to the bathroom, when you have to go to the bathroom that bad and you go in there, you're trying to stay sleepy while you're there.
Oh, yeah, I close my eyes.
You try to stay sleepy. You just got to try to sleepy. I think about it, then close my eyes and get back into bed. And you try to stay sleepy so you get back, and it's nothing happened.
That's why I try not to turn on the light.
It's
it's not that for me. It's the dogs. If I get up, then they're like, oh, mom's going to take us out?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to the bathroom myself. My turn.
I think Ranger now, he watches though. If you grab your sweats, he's going. If you don't grab your sweats, like, I think she's just going to the bathroom.
I get watched.
You do? Oh, both dogs open an eye like, are we going? They watch you pretty close
towards the door?
She goes towards that door. Don't even go to shut it. All right, where's another one? Okay, I don't think this is an old person thing. This has been me since I was 6 years old. I've been camping since I was 6 years old. I must have been in front of 1,000 different fires. No matter where I sit, I can get up and walk. I was in Yosemite with my friends as a teenager. We're all sitting around, smoke blowing at me. I walk to the other side of the fire and take my chair and sit down. And within 2 minutes, the fire smoke has moved and is now hitting me in the face.
What? It never used to bother me when I was younger. Smoke could blow. I loved it. Now, as I'm older, it bothers the shit out of me to have it blow in my face.
And does it follow you now? Like if you move, does it go with you?
No.
I'm not going to drink to this one as being an old person thing. This is just my bad luck. Nature hates me.
It senses evil.
Nature hates me.
Nature senses evil.
I wasn't going to say that again. And that will follow me around wherever I go. God, it just does. My dog, my dog Riley used to sit by me every place I went, every campfire, everything. But even my dog would go, I am not sitting here with you. Where you sit, there's too much smoke. My dog would pick a new friend for that night. That's how bad it was. All right, what else? There's more. There's a few things. Does this happen just when you get old? I think I probably started doing this when I was in my 30s. When I pass someone and they've been driving like a fucking moron, I stare at them. I pull up alongside and because it has to do, plus when I got my dark glasses on and my beard and I'm wearing black and something and I turn my head and I look, it makes people think fucking twice. Most people think fucking, but I stare at them like, what kind of a fucking moron are you? And why do I do that? I do that for all of you. I do that for everybody else on the road because when a guy like me with dark glasses, big old beard, pulls up alongside you in a big truck and stares at you like, what the fuck have you been doing driving? What does it do? It makes that person reconsider their values in life. It makes that person think, what have I done to drive and make this man angry? It makes them become, at that moment, a more courteous driver. You're welcome, America. And Denmark. There's guys like me carrying the load for people like you so you don't have to worry about it. That's right. We are going down the road setting people straight. Now, is this an old person thing?
No.
I'm going to say no because I watch old people drive by and I'm waiting for them to look at me. They never do. They just tool on like they're the only fucking person on the road. I don't think the Sun Valley Fox, your older brother, has ever got a creak in his neck from turning and looking at somebody. I don't think he cares. I think he just tools on down the road, bumper carring his way through life. He never even turns around to see what's going on. I don't think he's looked left over his shoulder one time at anybody to question what they're doing. Your brother's attitude is if there's an asshole on the road, he wants to be looking at that dude in his rear view mirror where that guy is a nice, safe distance away. He's not looking at him. He's on the road. He's moving. Okay. I'm just telling you. That's how I feel about it. So anyway, all right. So we got to go to a thing here. Michael Dawson sent me this a week ago. Now I guess it's all over. Everyone's seeing it, but I got to address it. And I should have addressed it the first time I saw it. Then it would have looked like, oh, look, the general. He got us something new. Nah, I should have, and I fucked up. I didn't. I will endeavor to be quicker about these responses. What this is Major League Baseball. This, if you really read the article, this is a testament.
This is so funny.
This is a testament to AI. When you let artificial intelligence run your whole thing from design to colors and production. So what they're doing, this is called the logo overlay. They take the big C for Chicago and they put it over their logo. They put it over their banner. They put it over their letterings. Okay, no big deal, right?
I want one of these so bad, but they're pulling them fast.
Yeah, oh, if you don't have one, they're pulling them off the market.
My
You're
gosh,
never going to
I
get
want
one. These are going to be worth $1 million on eBay because these are rare and they're going quick. I
want the Astros one so bad.
Here we go. That was the Cubs one. Now here's Texas with a big T.
You know what? That's in Spanish. It's titties in Spanish. Boobs.
Titties and boobs in Spanish. And there it is for you to buy because AI powered it up and said, this is a great idea. Now, how come nobody was given some spell check to this? Whose job was it to double check the AI, to proofread? Because nobody looked at this before it went out.
You mean before it went to like production?
Yeah, when AI says, here's what all the teams are going to look like, there had to have been some jabroni with a sandwich whose job was to look at them and make sure they were okay. And all he did was rubber stamp it. He signed off, yeah, they're fine. Don't worry about it. What could go wrong with AI? Titties. Titties in Texas, we say. Here's another one. Here's another good one for you, too. The S in Mariners for Seattle. Masses. There's some masses up there. You better watch what you're saying. The masses are coming to town. The masses are coming to play. The masses are bringing their hats, and it says masses right on them. You best watch what you're doing. The masses are here. Masses coming. You didn't see that? No one saw that coming. No one could see that in there and think this is a problem. Okay, whatever. All right, there's a couple more. I love...
This is the one I want.
The Astros, with the big H for Houston, became assholes. Assholes.
It's so fitting. That's probably why they actually took it off, because...
Assholes. I don't think they're selling them anymore. Or
they are.
If somebody bought them, you can still get a stock. But I mean, assholes.
Oh, no, they're there. The ones that are there. You can get them. I looked today.
Assholes. Like you said, very fitting. So there's one more. Now, even if somebody screws up on all the teams in baseball, even if some Gen Z kid eating a sandwich and drinking his fruit box, his high-C fruit box with his little narrow, tiny bendy straw, if he was kind of skipping over him and rubber stamping him and signing off on him, I promise you this next one, there is no possible way anybody proofread this one. She wants the assholes one. This is the one I'd like to have. The Angels with the big A for Anaheim, and now we're the Anals.
The Anals.
Now we're the Anals. I know there's an extra E in there. You can't tell me somebody doesn't walk up and go, holy shit, that says Anals. No, there's a second E right here. It's really not pronounced that way. It says Anals to me. Well, now, but if you say it's Anials, it's really Anials. Look, dude, it says Anals on it right there. But you know, the AI, the generated tool, if you look at it, it's Anaheim. It's not even spelling Anals, you asshole. Why do you keep, because it fucking looks like it says Anals, dipshit. I'm in the real world. You're book smart. This says Anals to me. And they're selling these things. It's a true story. Not even true that it's a story. It's how it's out there right now. I mean, the guy who finally caught on to this and went and kicked the shit out of that Gen Zer, eating his last Twinkie before he went on his 50-minute break, he must have just had the attitude of Christ almighty. It's like I'm playing cards with my brother's kids or something. And that's what this is like. I'm just letting you guys know. So there's your hat thing. This is a direct from Michael Dawson, and who is not watching the show tonight because I got a big letter from him saying he's not watching the show. He's going to be spending time with his family. So he's missing all of his accolades. All right. There's some more. We got a few more to go here. Is there anything between the sheets?
Yes, there is.
Well, let's go talk about you between the sheets.
Chris Wilson on TikTok has sent in gifts. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
Tori Randolph, General, I can't even believe that you just said that about Gen X Mom after the tacos she made you for lunch. I don't think this is going to go well for you. Funny thing, Tori,
I didn't get any tacos.
Hold on a second. When I made the tacos, homemade tacos, I offered them to you, did I not?
At 10:30 in the morning, I
not.
wasn't hungry.
It was not 10:30 in the morning. Lie number one. I offered you tacos. You said no,
I was
didn't
full.
want them.
Do you want me to take the tacos and not eat them, and then you get mad because I'm not eating your food?
But you can't go tell everybody I didn't get any.
I didn't get it. It's a true statement.
It was the attitude.
Oh, so now I'm saying the right words, but with the wrong attitude.
Hold on.
Wow.
So there were some tacos left over that were on the counter. I left him there thinking eventually he'll be hungry. Yeah.
And I was.
So I asked you what do you want for lunch? And he goes, I said, I have some tacos left over.
And I said, I'll take the tacos.
I go in and they're gone.
You texted me and go, there's no tacos. And I was in the studio with Briggs and I said, did you eat all the tacos? He goes, yep. So again, the statement is 100% factual. As always, I have never lied to you folks, ever.
It was the attitude.
I did not get a taco.
Attitude. Jeremy Underhill on YouTube for $5. You know you're getting old when you try stay sleepy and fall over with your tool in your hand.
You're Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I don't know what that's like.
No, you don't.
Okay. Daniel Stedman over on Facebook, off topic, but did you notice that you own a coin from the new deputy director of a certain department, initials DB, not Cooper?
Yeah, the Dan Bongino coin that I've got is now can be considered a deputy director of the FBI challenge coin.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought of something. I was going to let it go, but I can't. If you would have said, when he says it's terrible to fall asleep with your Johnson in your hand, and you said, I've never done that. That's because you don't have a Johnson. So if you had fallen asleep with a Johnson in your hand, my thought was that was a pretty boring evening. If you fell asleep with a Johnson in your hand.
I wouldn't still be there.
You're still not. So it may have happened and you're just not copping to it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that you brought it up in a roundabout, really weird way. But the drag and drop section of the program can continue. Here we go.
Holy mackerel.
Don't worry. Oh, people. Where's my hats? Got to go to the hats and come down from the hats. Where's the hats? Got to find the hats. Hats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hats. Oh, people. I'm not sure if this is true, but it was certainly true with my grandfather. Excuse me. He always had, and this list is a more serious list. Old people always abide with the rule. There's always room for ice cream. And my grandfather was like that. No matter what he could have had. He could have had 4 hamburgers. You got 3 hot dogs. You got 2 bowls of chips, 16 beers. And someone says, well, we have some homemade ice cream. My grandpa would always lean back. There's always room for ice cream every time. So I'm going to go along with this as an old person thing. I am not like that. You even offered me ice cream last night when you went to get one. I said no. I just did. But for old people, like my wife, like my grandfather, there's always room for ice cream. I am staying strong in that fact.
According to Bima, ice cream heals everything. She informed her grandson of that.
Really?
Yes.
Which grandson?
Oldest son of the Sun Valley Fox. Goes way back.
Wow, that is going way back.
Way back. She says ice cream cures everything from a scraped knee to a broken heart. Ice cream's like the go-all.
I didn't know that. She never offered me that advice.
Yeah, well.
But I'm a very solid, well-rounded person, not needing much consideration. So I understand
Did she
that.
always have Jack on hand for you?
Always.
Then there she took care of you.
And another one, I keep a place for everything and everything in its place. If I bring something new, something older goes, makes you think before you're buying the clutter way down. Okay, I don't throw away stuff.
Oh my gosh, he's a hoarder.
I don't throw away stuff. That second half is not true for me. However, everything needs to have its place, period. I don't know how many of you guys I will tell you right now, I'm like that. Everything's got to have its place. I hate my garage because I'm not in there as much as other people are, and especially Briggs. He doesn't put a fucking thing where it goes ever. He doesn't put batteries back on chargers. He doesn't put things in drawers. He is the worst one.
Why don't you use that in the house? Everything has a place in the house. But yet your dirty clothes always end up on the floor. I have a place for that.
You have
a place. It's called a laundry hamper.
I have a place for the dirty clothes right in one spot. And then when they pile up about 2 feet high, then I pick them up, put them in the laundry basket. That's the rule. I do have a place for everything. I know right where it goes. I'm solid like that. Don't you ever doubt me. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing. What is there? Oh, another one. Old people going to eat at a nice restaurant at a reasonable, non-busy hour of 4:30 p.m. Now, I don't know if this is an old person thing. Maybe it's an old person thing. I didn't mind going to a restaurant, a bar. It can be crowded. It can be church Sunday crowded. It can be at the Colony Kitchen. And there's a waiting line, and there's bumper-to-bumper people, and you're just elbows touching your neighbor. I didn't care. When as I get older, I don't really want the noise because they turn up the music. They turn it way up, like at 8:30 or something. They the lights go down, the music goes up. All I hear is clanking glasses everywhere. All right, maybe it's an old person thing. I would prefer to eat when there's lighter conditions. I'm not going to be the only one in there. But I definitely prefer to go, Now, the Sun Valley Fox goes, the older brother-in-law, he goes because that's the time that he gets his AARP discount. You can go in there and finagle the specials of the day along with your senior citizens discount, and then you can get, but that's not why I want to go at 4:30. I want to go at 4:30 so that I can sit across the table from my lovely wife and have a delightful conversation where we're not 3 feet apart going, what? But I can't. What did you say? You want what? I don't like that. I'd prefer to go into a little bit. At 4:30 is a little early for dinner, but, apparently, according to my wife, we can always have ice cream later. And if you guys listen to the podcast, you know the hot dog story. If you listen to the podcast, you know the fucking hot dog story. Still holds true to this day. All right, what else? Old people, this is what I don't get. I turn the closed captioning anything I watch on TV. Now, Briggs does this. Briggs and his girlfriend Eddie, when they're watching TV in the living room, everything is closed caption. And they say old people turn on the closed caption for everything. Why? Is that because they can't hear? Do you get to a point when you're so old you can't hear what's going on, so you read it? Because I can't read that fast. I'm trying to watch what's going on and then read and watch what's going. It is not closed captions didn't help. If I get old and deaf, closed captions is not helping me at all. Because now I might as well just read the whole fucking movie. Because I'm missing the movie, I'm missing the show. And they say that old people do. Every kid I know, all of Briggs' friends, they turn on the closed caption on everything they're doing. So that's a young thing too. I don't know, Gen X Mom, why don't you weigh in here? How do you feel about the closed captioning on stuff when you watch stuff?
It doesn't bother me. I mean, it doesn't really. I was like, it doesn't bother me if it's there or not there, or
but do
if there's
you
some
choose
dialect that's really hard to understand.
Yeah, I
do like that.
I might do that and back up. Like if there's a character who's talking and I can't understand him, I'll turn on the captions and back up and listen again. But I can't leave it on. It drives me fucking nuts. There's no way I can fucking leave it on.
Okay.
Do you turn it on? Do you turn it on or do you leave it off?
I leave it off.
All right. That's good to know. See, we're on the same page. There's not an old people thing. Don't act like it is. It's not. This one, I can't relate because I'm always wearing the same stuff. I wear the same gear wherever I go, and I'm always comfortable. But I will tell you from lessons from my wife, as they say, I have learned that when you're done for the day, because she will ask, my wife will say, "Are we going anywhere today? Are we done for the day?" And she will completely change everything from her hair goes up, her big old sweats come on there, big old comfy shirt, no bra. She lets the girls free, and she is as comfortable as you can be. But that's what comfy pants, comfy shoes, life's too short for uncomfortable pants. If you come to the house or you want her to go somewhere after she's already changed, not happening. And let me tell you why. Because she has already, if she's wearing comfy clothes, and her hair is up in a bun, she has already at some point announced to the world, okay, I'm asking everyone, before I do this, are we going? Check your calendars. Is there something that I'm supposed to be going and doing with everybody? No? Okay, there's your last chance. 3, 2, 1. Okay, done.
Yep, that's how it works.
You will never get her to you can get her to change into comfy clothes like that. You cannot, God himself could not will her back into respectable clothes to go out anywhere. After she's done, she's done. And it doesn't matter if it's 10:30 in the morning. If she's done all her running around for the day,
I'm done.
She's done. It's a true story. So
that is not an old person thing.
No, because you've been
I love my house. I love my home. I love my comfy clothes.
You've been doing this since your 30s, easy.
Oh yeah, probably goes
probably
way back.
Before that, but you just
it was way back.
But you announced it.
After baseball practice, I used to come home, shower, put my jammies on, and I'm done.
You're done.
That's it. Yeah,
all right,
that's good.
So there's another one in here.
That's not old.
Old people ignore the clock when they're eating. They eat when they're hungry. They sleep when they're tired.
Oh, we're starting to do that.
Well, I'm getting fed with the dogs. If you guys listen to the podcast, that was a discussion today. But the sleeping, yeah, you will take naps whenever you're tired. Like, nope, going to bed. I'll take an hour nap, 2 hour nap, get right back up and keep going. What I did last night,
we didn't have a bottom. Wednesdays are our day off per se, right? Right. Where we have no commitment for Gen X Talks or whatever. What I say to you, I go, you and Briggs get dinner. I'm checking out. I said, I'm out.
It was like 4:30 or 5 o'clock. You've been in your comfy clothes most of the day, and you're just like, nope, I'm done. You guys figured I'm taking my dogs. I'm going upstairs. I'm reading a book. I want to read a book. And you had something, a cold drink, and you were gone. You were out. Your body was tired. But you've been doing a lot too.
Yeah.
The only thing you're not allowed to do with this, even if you're old, and this is from Dr. McDreamy himself, he doesn't allow you as his patient to graze. You're not allowed to graze.
Yeah, you can overeat on your calories with that too.
I think it had to do more with what Dr. McDreamy was saying about keeping your body on a clock, like for eating and digesting and eating and digesting. He says you can't just see. This says ignore the clock and eat when you're hungry. Well, I'm hungry all fucking day. I could eat all day. Put a thing right now, just keep eating. I'll be like a chicken pecking at food all day. I'm not allowed to do that. Not a good thing. So I'm not allowed to graze. So I guess you can. I guess old people can do this. I don't do this. I wait till we're time to eat or when something's going on or we're going somewhere. I don't just eat whenever. You don't, especially when we're on the road. I don't pull every 10 minutes and grab something. It's like I'll wait, 300 miles till the next time we stop for something. So
but what they're saying is it doesn't matter if it's like lunch is usually at noon. Sometimes we'll eat at 3 if we're on the road or wherever. That's what they're saying. There's no set time.
No, now see, that's different. I'd argue with you. If we're used to eating at noon and we're on the road, why on earth would we wait till 3? Because we're trying to get somewhere, get some mileage under us. We're getting going. We're not stopping eating when we're hungry. We'd be stopping at noon. This is like just stopping and eating whenever you want. I don't think you sleep whenever you want, but I don't think we eat whenever we want. I think that is for old people, and that's not us. Just letting you know, it's my opinion on the matter. I got an opinion. I got one. What's another one in here? This one was big when I was a kid. Taking your shoes off and stepping straight into some slippers.
Oh,
now, first of all, I don't even own slippers. I got to be honest with you. And I've never done this, but in my neighborhood growing up outside of Los Angeles, in the suburbs, there was a lot of houses. One of my friends, we'd go over to their house. You had to take your shoes off before you went in the house. Well, a lot of kids did that.
It's a really good reason for that.
And when you did that, the parents, they left their shoes outside also, but they had slippers on. And, of course, you're a guest. I didn't think there was such thing as guest slippers. But we had to do that a lot. I didn't mind as a kid, take my shoes off and on all the time. You think I'm going to go to someone's house right now and say, you can't wear your shoes in my house? And I got 2 boots that lace all the way up. Fuck it, I'll sit outside then. I'll just sit in my chair outside. I'll get my wheelchair out of the back of my truck. I'll sit on your front lawn and have a cigar and stare up at the night sky.
Trippy Pineapple says you can buy yourself the TDP slippers from the store, General.
I will never be wearing those. I am not going to wear slippers, and I'm certainly not going to wear Trippy Pineapple green and pineapple slippers from the Gen X Talk store. No.
I love my bare feet still, or my flip-flops.
Oh, yeah. You're a California girl. You all year long, unless it's barely cold, you run around barefoot every day. You go out on the asphalt with it that way. You'll walk out across the street to get something out of the truck or do something. You'll move a trash can. You'll move a car. You'll do stuff in your bare feet. Like, put your fucking shoes on. The only rule that I have to agree with your dad on this, and I think you're the only girl who's dumb enough to do this.
Whoa, wait a second.
Oh, it's true.
What?
You go in the garage without shoes on.
No.
And you should never, ever go in the garage in your bare feet.
You're wrong. I have done that, gone in the garage bare feet, but my dad is yelling at me from the grave because I was in trouble all the time for doing that. If I walked into his garage barefoot, he would be screaming at me and kicking me out.
Then why do you do it as an adult? You know better.
I don't do it all the time.
And it doesn't matter. You're not allowed to do it. It's a rule.
It's a rule.
It's a rule. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, rules. I submit to you that she has admitted she is a rule breaker and she has no qualms about it.
Rule breaker.
All right, one more. Old people have lap blankets. Yes, this is true.
Oh,
old people, those. They cannot sit in a chair. They cannot sit in a couch. They cannot sit you can be in bed with blankets on your bed and you still have a lap blanket.
Absolutely.
That has nothing to do with the bed.
I have to sleep with a throw blanket. I'd even take it in the hotel with us.
You do.
I'd bring it in the car or in the truck with us.
There was one quick story. There's something she did last time. We were leaving Reno and we were all packed up and leaving. We checked out of the hotel. We were done.
Oh.
Bags were loaded up. We were pulling away and she screamed stop and she ran back in, had them give her a new key, follow her up there to the room because she left her traveling blanket, her throw blanket,
the
one she takes everywhere, in the room. And they're like, well, you've already checked out of the room. Your keys don't work. And she was like, you're going to let me in there.
Give me my blanket.
Get my fucking blanket. So they marched her happy ass back up there and she got her blanket.
Now listen,
Very particular about her throw blanket.
if you would make a Gen X Talks blanket,
Yeah.
really soft one,
But what would I put on it?
just GXT or Gen X Talks all over it or whatever.
There is one.
There's a blanket really soft.
Well, I haven't ordered it. I don't know.
See, even Christopher Seavey said you should make a GXT throw blanket.
Okay, well, that's what people from Kentucky, Massachusetts have to say about things. We don't know. It could be true. You can't believe everything they say out there.
So good. You know where I think that came from?
What?
From when I was in the hospital many moons ago.
Yeah.
Remember that blue blanket? I had a throw blanket from the house that I had on the hospital bed all the time. It went everywhere. It went with the tests everywhere with me.
It did. We got something in the mail. Gen X Talks family. That should include all of you, but I'm selfish and I'm not sharing anything with you. And we got a little card with it. And they said what's included in the package. And it's Kevin and Stephanie, the freeze-dried mercantile.
They own a little company.
They own a little company. And so they sent us a little card. This is what their shit looks like here. A little card, freeze-dried mercantile. But we thought we'd open a couple of these things here and try them, sample them for you.
They're freeze-dried everything. They are on Instagram, I believe. What's the name of the company again?
Freeze-dried mercantile on Instagram. Oh, my God. You know where they're from?
Where?
Apple Valley, California.
No shit.
They're
Really?
just right across the desert in Victorville. Right, I've lived in Apple Valley. I lived in Apple Valley years and years ago. So we're going to try something real quick for you guys to see what this is. They do support Gen X Talks. They're friends of the program. So this is the freeze-dried mercantile, Apple Valley, California. These are freeze-dried fruity twists.
Fruity Twists?
Freeze-dried fruity twists.
Okay.
If I can fucking open them.
I have to admit, I ate all the freeze-dried Skittles or something that were in there.
We're supposed to do this together.
I did that like a few weeks ago.
We're supposed to do this together.
We are right now.
Except one of the bags is gone.
We're doing it together. May I have one? What is this one? Freeze-dried fruity twist.
Oh my God.
Look, people.
That is like a Fruit Loop on steroids.
See, look. Okay.
Wow. That was like a Fruit Loop on steroids. All the flavors of Fruit Loops, like you. Oh, wow. That was good. I'm telling you, that was really good. I wonder if I get my knife to make this project.
Oh, that was good.
Of course, my knife's gone.
Danny says, I knew the general had a fruity twist.
Yeah, but I had to order it in a bag. Yours is built on.
Oh.
All right.
What's the next one?
This next one,
This one's
freeze-dried
really
Declares ice cream.
Freeze-dried ice cream?
Okay, stop eating those.
No, I'm gonna have another one. You handed it to me.
I handed you the bag. You're supposed to take one. Don't. I want some more of those. Those are good. God damn it. It's moments like this I'm reminded of one of the greatest philosophers of the 20th century, Iceman from Bodfish, who looked at me across a crowded bar one night and said the immortal words, "Chicks, man. Chicks."
Okay, what's this one?
Well, here, I'm going to give you one to try.
What is this one? An eclair?
Declare. It's a freeze-dried
Look, people.
Declare. It says freeze-dried Declares ice cream.
Look it.
Oh my God, it tastes like ice cream. It tastes like ice cream. Holy shit. Freeze-dried ice cream. Okay, I'm telling you guys,
Oh my gosh.
if you
these
got a
are
couple
good.
bucks, freeze-dried mercantile, this is good. This is not, I thought this was, they're not sponsoring the program. We don't get any money. There's not even a link. We don't
What's
get
the name of the company?
We don't get an affiliate link or anything. We're just passing along some good shit.
I keep forgetting.
Freeze-dried mercantile.
What's it?
Now.
Freeze-dried mercantile.
Freeze-dried mercantile. All right. Got to be careful. The other one was dog food.
No, I took that one away.
I know. I got to be careful. Okay, this is, I don't even want to try this one.
Why?
The freeze-dried honey bites.
Oh, I want one.
I don't care for honey that much. I do on some things, but I'm not a big honey person. Except that one time that stripper down on Sepulveda, her name was Honey. I was okay with her, but if you're not a stripper on Sepulveda,
Maybe Trippy will find their website or something.
Trippy's going to find the website of the
I
stripper
don't know.
on
This doesn't
Sepulveda.
look at this one. This
Yeah.
one's
It is from the freeze-dried mercantile, candy treats and other goods. This one is Honey Bites.
they're not. Ooh, bite it. Hold on. Wait
Ew.
for it. These are good.
Okay, there's a strong honey flavor at the end.
Yeah.
The first bite, I didn't like it. The powder, wow, it's pretty strong at the
It's
end.
strong. It's good.
All right, I got another one. And the last one is freeze-dried strawberry shortcake ice cream.
I love those so much. Those are from our childhood.
Yeah, I got to see how. Now, I do know what these taste like. I know what strawberry shortcake tastes like. So, again, Sepulveda stripper, but we won't get into that.
What?
Her name was Shortcake, Strawberry Shortcake. She's a redhead. She's about 5'5". It fit.
Oh, they are on the Freeze Dried Mercantile is on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and an Etsy shop. They are just a down home, made in a home kitchen.
Well, I dig it.
I might have to order some more.
This, all right. Oh, you want one too. Sorry, I was going to eat that without you.
I don't know, Trippy.
Give me back the bag of the other one first.
No, I'm going to take one more
Give
then.
me back the bag.
Come
I'll trade
on,
you.
man.
I'll trade you.
Okay.
It's like it's gone now. Look at this. It's
Look at-
almost empty.
Look at this one. Oh,
Tell you. All right. Last one. We'll try this one here. Freeze-dried strawberry shortcake ice cream. Shortle cake, it says. Shortle cake.
those are pretty good.
Mine doesn't have much flavor.
It's like that ice cream.
It doesn't have much. It's a little flavor. I can taste it, but the other one was like super. The other ones were powerful. This one I tasted. It tastes good, but it's not. It doesn't hit you like the other ones did. Now, here's the good part. These have to be Dr. McDreamy approved. Remember the article that we did for members only on the members only sites, the Gen X Talks members only sites about the 4 ingredients in chips? Remember that discussion? Also remember how Shiloh failed? Shiloh went down in flames? Yeah. 3 ingredients contains milk, wheat, and soy. 3 ingredients. What's the next one? Contains. Ooh, this one's got a lot. I should have the other. This one got a ton. Corn syrup, sugar, pear puree. All kinds of words I don't understand. Dr. Dream would not approve of that one. This one is egg, milk, soy, and almonds. All right, 4 ingredients. We're good there. Dr. McDreamy's rule. Milk, wheat, and soy. How can 2 things be milk, wheat, and soy, but they taste completely different? Okay, milk, wheat, and soy is strawberry shortcake, and milk, wheat, and soy is Declare's ice cream. How can they don't even look the same? They're leaving out something here.
I don't know. These are not edibles. People are saying they're edibles. These are not edibles.
These are freeze dried. These are not
They're
edibles at all.
freeze-dried,
These
no
are
edibles.
Just,
No THC in them. No nothing.
nothing. But they're really good. So just letting you guys
Astronaut
know.
food, like when we were younger.
Right. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. Very similar to what astronaut food was.
MREs.
Although much more manageable. So the freeze dried, put that up there for
I
you
put
guys.
the YouTube link up in the YouTube chat.
It looks like that. If you're looking for what they do, it looks kind of like that. Freeze dried mercantile. I know
Oh,
it's
they can
so
scan
blurry.
that.
You probably can't scan it from where you guys are at because it's not it's a little blurry. Sorry about that. Your camera would probably be better for that action. But anyway, just thought we'd end it with that. Sometimes we show you guys what's going on, and that was one of the things. The freeze dried mercantile store. They sent us some stuff with a very very nice card. Very nice people. We met them. I think we met them at Two Bears Car Show.
We did.
In Fontana. back when there was a car dealership there. Now it's just a big empty lot. But back when there was a car dealership, I think we met him there. And I do remember meeting them there. Good stuff. We also met a beef jerky guy there who did his own beef jerky stuff.
Oh,
anyway, so we don't normally go down that road. We thought we'd do some old people stuff and end it with old people food. The freeze-dried food, just add water, is good stuff there. So thank you guys for listening in. Thank you guys for checking out the Bottom of the Glass Nation shows.
Whoa. What about the sheets?
Let's do the sheets.
Steve Plum on Facebook, bacon is the go-to food. Ever see anyone eating bacon that's sad?
No, I haven't.
Russell Covey, 50 star sent. Good evening to the handsome general and beautiful queen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Russell.
Giggles over on TikTok sent a little gift.
Well, what did Giggles send me?
A little heart.
Giggles on TikTok sent me a heart. My night is made. Nothing could go wrong now.
Pixel over on Facebook says, what the F is wrong with bare feet in the garage? How dirty is your garage? It has nothing to do with dirt.
No. You obviously don't have a man's garage around. There can be nails, screws, sharp objects.
There could be pieces of wood. My dad at woodwork.
There can be slivers and nails. Yeah, there can. What kind of a dumb? Who asked that? Pixels? Pixels, go punch yourself in the face and hang up.
Danny H, $5 on YouTube. To quote Star Roberts, those are edibles. Y'all are about to be tripping balls.
They're not.
And Russell Covey sent 20 more stars. Thank you so much. That is it. Our sheets are done.
Great. As I'm chewing, I thought you had two more to go.
That was it. We are done. Stop eating. Don't eat them all. You're supposed to be sharing them.
I'm not sharing shit with you.
Whatever.
See him?
You have to share some with the kid.
Oh,
He's
bullshit.
Gen X talks.
He ate all my tacos. He ain't getting dick.
No.
That die has already been cast. All right, listen. All right, I got to take a drink here. Hold, stand by, citizen.
Oh, yeah, way to go.
All right. Thank you guys for listening in. Not sure where you're calling and listening from around the planet AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. For those of you with a hangover, this is going to sound just about right. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Remember two things. Number one, wherever you go, there you are. And number two, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And I'm out.
Bye.